Welcome to the Global Presentation Show, Bring It On. I'm your host, Arirang. In Season 2, we brought the world to you. We had 12 contestants from 12 different countries, and it's time to bring it on. We're down to the top 2. Let's meet our judges. Brian, hello.
Hello.
Dadu, hello.
Hello.
And from Season 1, Amy and John. Now let's meet our finalists. Jesse from Canada and One Kind representing Korea. Now today is the day. The day has arrived. It's time to welcome our new champion. Now, it's a very nervous moment for us and everybody looks so nice. You guys really did suit up. Especially you, Brian.
The funny thing is, last week when I said let's all suit up, I was kind of joking. And then on the way here, I actually messaged Amy and John. I was like, hey, are you guys actually suiting up today? And he was like, yeah, Jesse did, I did. I was like, oh man, I only had like a button-down shirt on and shorts. So I actually had to have my stylist go back, pick up a suit, and bring it back.
Okay, now let's meet the finalists. Wow, you guys are survivors. It was a tough competition, right?
Yeah, it absolutely was. And just happy to be here with One Kind. The two best have risen to the top.
I remember Jesse saying something like, I want to meet One Kind at the top. He said that from the very beginning of the show.
Yeah, I did.
What about you, One Kind?
I mean, it's like a dream come true just being in the seat right here. And I'm just blessed and thankful for everyone that voted for me, that supported me, and yeah, I enjoy every episode, so yeah. I'll do my best today, and good luck to you too, Jesse.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
And One Kind also suited up as well. Doesn't he look nice?
Let me tell you, but it's been like, I believe like 2 to 3 years since the last time I wore a suit.
Wow.
So yeah, thank you, Brian, for bringing out the idea. Yeah, if it wasn't for Brian or like my fans around the world, I don't think I would have put a suit on today. So.
Very nice, yeah.
Awesome.
So Jesse mentioned something about being the best 2, having survived the show. I don't think he was realizing that our competitors, our presenters from the previous round is sitting right next to him, right behind him. Hello guys, welcome back. We have Chungwon, Shaila, and Gambir and Senna. So how have you guys been?
Yeah, I have been good. I was so busy and came here again and see you guys. So happy. You look so good today.
1 week before I'll be coming back. So I was too excused and sorry for the audience because of I was done. Then I give the her.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was fun. I'm so funny. And I meet lots of friends, make lots of fun. Yeah.
And Shaima, what have you been up to after our show?
Actually, I'm preparing for graduation now to get my master's degree in computer engineering.
Congratulations.
Wow.
And I'm trying to find a job now in Korea. Yeah.
Okay, I hope that works out for you. Okay, Bring It On is dedicated to introducing unique aspects and cultures of various countries. And today, we promise you it's going to be a good show. So let's start. Here are the rules.
Here are the rules. Only one presenter will be crowned the champion. 12 presenters. Each week, a team of 3 will present their items. Third place of each team will compete in the redemption round. The winner of the redemption round then joins in the competition. After the redemption round, the presenter coming in last in each episode will be eliminated. In the 12th episode, the final 2 will duke it out for the grand prize. There can be only one winner.
Is joined by viewers from all around the world. In Season 2, we had 12 contestants from 12 different countries. Now, Brian, do you know how many items we've had on the show?
Items?
Yeah.
I want to say 20-something.
20-something.
22?
22. We had 33
Wow.
items introduced on our show. That's a lot. Any items that you remember?
The topics.
That
Residential
present-
areas.
Residential areas by
By what?
Chungkwon?
Chungkwon was the best. I gotta admit, you know, the get your share house. You can't forget that. That's my favorite single 2015, man. Get your share house. That's the best
Your
single.
share house. Okay,
Yes, that
residential
tops
areas.
Gangnam Style by far.
Yes. And what about you, Taru?
I remember the hologram concert thing. Actually, one kind.
The
presented
Hallyu
about that.
hologram
Yes, I still have the ticket. I think we should
Oh,
go
we're
there.
You guys didn't go
yes.
yet?
It's until the end of September. There's time.
When was this? Was it an episode I missed?
When was that?
Yeah, you weren't here.
You and I weren't here.
Oh man, that's a good topic.
That was
Either
a
that or
great
one kind only
presentation.
gives the girls.
I think they paper, rock, scissors it, right?
I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
So there are so many interesting items that we've introduced on our show. So to honor that, we've prepared a little something.
Oh.
It's time for the Bring It On Awards.
Wow.
Bring It On Awards' first category is Best Video. And the nominees are
It's like the Oscars or Grammy.
Todd and his Appalachia Trail.
Kingsman.
Eric, tile tracking.
I wish I was here for that.
That was a great one.
Adolf.
That's pretty cool.
Happy.
And of course, Chungwon and his share house. And the winner is
Yeah.
Chungwon's share house was the most loved video clip. Now, Chungwon, please come out and claim your prize.
Congratulations. Oh, thank you.
Now, we've had some great presentations on our show, but we've had very interesting and memorable final pitch moments as well. So that is our next category. Which was the most memorable and entertaining final pitch? Let's meet the nominees.
Okay.
Of course, Chungwon's Crayon. And Sam's double-decker bus. Abigail and Hernandez. And Adolf with his Rwandan coffee. And the winner is Now, congratulations, Sam, but he couldn't be with us today because he is on a European tour with his group Lunafly. So instead, he sent us a message as well. Let's watch.
안녕하세요, Lunafly입니다. Hi guys, this is Sam Carter from Bring It On Season 2. Big congratulations to Jesse and One Kind who made it all the way to the final. Congratulations to you. So it felt really great to be #1 after singing my double-decker bus song. Very good, right? Very good, yeah. So thank you very much for showing me all of that love. I worked very hard on that, and hopefully if I get another chance, I'll work even harder.
Very nice.
Let's move on to the next category. Next category is Best Supporting Performer. Let's find out the nominees. Chungwon's roommate.
Oh yeah!
Adolf was also in One Kind's video as a supporting performer.
A horse?
Yes, the horse was nominated as well for Eric's video.
There she go.
And the winner is
like to accept this award on behalf of. We'll just call her 아줌마. 아줌마 축하드립니다.
Kim Hye-soo, who worked so hard behind the set. Congratulations. Woo! Yes, you deserve it. Now this really did feel like a real award show, right?
Kind of, sort of, maybe.
Jesse's voice, though.
Yeah,
I think Jesse should have announced it.
And like all award shows, we have a very special performance ready for us. Give it up for Amy and Chungwon.
Wow. Wow. About this kind of stuff. I didn't know I was doing.
We've introduced 33 interesting items on our show so far, but we still have so much to learn from each other. So that is where Bring It On comes in. So let's start with today's topic. As usual, we'll start with a little teaser. The clues are in the box. You guys know what to do, right?
Yeah.
Let's start with you, Jesse.
Okay, drum roll, let's do it.
What's that?
A tree.
What is that,
It's a
Jesse?
broken wall. It's a Christmas
This
card.
is a wall with a beautiful mural painting on it. Yeah.
It's about crime today, right? So I was thinking that maybe, the Canadian prisons are so well equipped that they even have some beautiful wall paintings all over the place so that the inmates can feel more comfortable.
So maybe having a nice painting everywhere and people will look at it and be like, this is such a nice painting. I do not want to commit a crime today.
You know what? You are basically correct.
I was going to say the same thing as him. I was going to say the same thing as you, John. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay, but not quite there yet, right?
Well, that's one aspect of what I'm going to talk about
Okay,
today.
let's hold that thought and we'll find out later. Let's move on to One Kind's clue.
Can I get a drum roll, please?
Yeah.
Oh, it's an Apple keyboard.
I love Apple.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a keyboard.
it's a
Bluetooth
keyboard.
keyboard.
Yeah.
So One Kind's clue is a keyboard. What is he trying to tell us with that?
Cybercrime.
Oh.
I don't know why I said it like that.
She got it.
Really?
That's your topic?
Yeah.
In just one guess, one
How did you
go?
know?
We're on the road, y'all.
Wow.
I was gonna give some
Just
hints,
moving
but
things
she
along.
just hit
Can't
it
wait
right
for
on the
Wei Shik,
dot.
that's why.
That's the actual answer, cybercrime.
Yeah.
Yeah, so your topic is
I'm
One
going to be
Kind?
talking about cybercrime investigation, cybercrime investigation unit in Korea, and you got it.
Wow.
So our judges are very experienced as well. It's their final show, so they get the answers like that.
Yeah. I'll paint a mural for you.
Okay, so One Kind is going to talk about Korea's cybercrime and its prevention.
Right.
And Jesse, what is your topic?
I'm going to be talking about crime prevention through environmental design. Wow. So paintings, murals, and making an area beautiful is one aspect of a greater picture that we're going to find out about today on this edition of Bring It On.
God.
Looks like we're going to have two very different presentations today. So same theme, but different approaches. Then let's check the scoring system. Judges, 30%, studio audience, 20%, Bring It On application, 30%, website, 10%, and the final pitch counts for 10%. If you're watching the studio recording live via our website and YouTube, remember to vote, but also send us your comments and suggestions. Before we start the presentation, let's check the initial responses. Who's leading the votes on our website and application so far? Let's find out. Remember, viewers, your vote is important. Today is the final round. Your vote determines the winner of Season 2, so don't forget to vote for your favorite presenter. Now, with that said, without further ado, let's start. Today, we'll start with Jesse. Now, Jesse, throughout the show, has been very well prepared and confident, so we followed him to find out how he prepares for his presentation. Let's watch.
I don't care.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my home. That's me. I speak Korean quite fluently now, and I love really spicy Korean food. My name is Jesse Day. It's already been 6 years since I came to Korea. I've become quite the YouTuber with my spicy food clips and made numerous appearances in a bunch of Korean movies. Making my own YouTube content, appearing in various Korean TV programs, I'm busy these days. It can get a little lonely and discouraging sometimes, living in a foreign country far away from home. But I'm re-energized every time I learn something new about Korea. Oh, and 4 months ago, I made some very special friends.
I've loved spicy food since I was a little kid. I love spicy Korean food, and it's a great thing to be able to come with my friends and challenge the spice.
We're more like family now. Yes, you know these folks. Meet the cast of Bring It On!
There's nothing specifically, but just the fun that we have in the studio when we're there, you know, with John, Brian, Amy, and Dadu. I really like the judges and the fellow competitors. It's just always really fun.
The show let me promote Canada and showed me a whole new side of Korea. Time flies by when you're having fun, and all good things must come to an end. It's my last presentation. I hope you'll enjoy it.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jesse Day. This is Bring It On, and I'm going to talk to you today about crime prevention through environmental design, or CPTED for short. But first, let's take a look at a video. Hi, I'm Jesse Day. Have you heard of environmental crime prevention? There's a very special system called CPTED that is being used right here in this location in Seoul, so I've come to check it out. Some of the cornerstones of CPTED are making an area look nice, bright, and clean. If there's crime in an area, CPTED can help to lower it. It prevents crime and improves the environment. It's a two-in-one. Nice decorations as well. CCTVs, very important. Do you want to learn more about how CPTED works? Let's take a look. Okay, so what exactly is CPTED? Well, put simply, it's planning and development to reduce crime through design principles that make crime difficult, implemented in communities, buildings, streets, parks, and so much more. So how does it work exactly? First, territoriality, fostering residents' vigilance about their own neighborhood to make sure they always know what's going on. Surveillance through CCTV cameras as well as the citizens themselves. Hierarchy of space by delineating public from private property. Access control and image and maintenance, making sure a place is clean, well-maintained, and free of graffiti. So, what are some tactics and ways that CPTED can be used? Minimizing exit and entry points to neighborhoods so that non-residents and people who have no reason to be there are not there. Maximizing view of public spaces so potential perpetrators will think twice about committing that crime. Bright lighting in streets, alleyways, and buildings, parks as well. Encourage and foster interaction between the citizens of that particular area so that they've got each other's back. They're watching out for each other. Delineate private property from public through real boundaries such as walls and symbolic ones such as paint or signs. And control access through the use of automatic gates and doors. And make sure that all doors are reinforced to discourage breaking and entering. Now, who are some of the partners that help facilitate this process? First and foremost, it's the neighborhood residents, who can lobby to have CPTED in their neighborhood and who can create and help maintain a CPTED plan. Apartment building managers who can look out for the well-being of their tenants through CPTED. Elected officials, very important. They can lobby for CPTED programs to be implemented in their municipality. And of course, police officers play a very important role in maintaining CPTED and making sure that no crimes occur and being on the scene if they do. Now, of course, we're all about statistics here on Bring It On, and a study done in the Greater Toronto Area found a reduction of robberies from -30 to -84% in crime-ridden neighborhoods thanks to the implementation of CPTED. It's been incorporated into crime prevention plans in municipal governments all across Canada. And this is the coolest thing to me. It's now being applied in the design of new towns and cities all across the Great White North. So, CPTED is a system that works and that is effective. However, it wouldn't be possible without those brave boys and girls in red, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, who are there on the scene to help prevent crime when it does occur, but CPTED can help prevent that from happening in the first place. Thank you.
That was Jesse's final presentation. Do you guys have any questions for Jesse?
I'm just curious as to the funding of these kind of projects. Is it tax funded or
yes, it is
community funded?
Yes, it is paid by taxes and through government funds.
Okay.
So is it the Canadian innovation, all these techniques and stuff?
Part of it is that it began in America originally, but the Canadians have taken some certain aspects and made it their own as well and improved upon it a little bit too.
Right. I also wonder, in Korea, I don't know if they still have it, but they at least used to have this service for women going home at late at night so that you can call somebody and somebody will escort you home safely.
Sure.
Do you have something like that in Canada as well?
I'm not sure about that in Canada. In terms of, CPTED is basically designed so that those sorts of circumstances will not occur in those given neighborhoods.
Right.
Because, for example, there's very bright lighting. The public space is in view of everybody, a lot of open windows so that people can see onto the street to discourage something like stalking or a criminal from following a woman home. Mm. So hopefully it prevents that in the first place, but if not, you can always call 911.
Yeah. Any other questions from the judges? Brian?
You have to be artistically talented. I've seen all the artwork and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure people who can't draw can't just go on the walls and do graffiti and stuff.
Yeah, well, it's not necessarily about purely art, although that is one cool aspect that can be incorporated. It's more about bright colors, actually. Mm. So the brighter the colors, a lot of yellows and pinks you might have seen or noticed, and those sorts of colors tend to make an area brighter, reflect the light more on the area, so that discourages criminal activity.
Okay, so that's all the time we have for Jesse for questions. Now it's time to cast your vote. Studio audience, if you liked Jesse's presentation, get out your smartphones and get ready to vote. Now, judges, let's check your points. So far, nobody voted for Jesse. This is the last chance to make up your mind. Your vote becomes final on my count of 3. 3, 2, 1.
Jesse from Canada. And the results? Let's find out.
1. 4 out of 4. Perfect score from our judges. Good job, Jesse.
Thank you.
Now, let's hear from our judges. What about Jesse's presentation did you like?
Just very professional, I think, you know. Maybe you have already, been a lecturer somewhere or something. I think I can kind of feel the experience.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
Why did you guys have to wait until the last minute to decide?
They always
Build
do
the
that.
suspense.
Just want to annoy him.
Exactly. I mean, I always joke around every week about Jesse and say, how he has that fake voice. Like to, bust on him a little bit and stuff like that. But in reality, I just like the fact that how genuine he is. And when he speaks about what he believes in, he's so passionate about it. So, I mean, I have to vote for him.
It's like a person where you have to vote for, but it's like, when you watch Formula 1 and there's always this one guy who always wins. And you're like, it's getting boring, man. Stop winning the whole time, But no, really good job, very professional. You knew your answers, even to the question of April.
And Amy, you were season 1's champion. You know how this feels, right? The last presentation.
I know exactly how it feels, and I think you did the same thing. You put all of your heart into your last presentation. You worked really hard to prepare. And of course, the outcome was great. I mean, your presentations are always flawless.
Oh, thank you so much.
Now it's time to check our audience's responses. Here are the studio points for Jesse. From the judges, 30 points. From the audience, 16 points for a total of 46 points from the studio. Good job, Jesse.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Now, the votes online is still open, so you can turn things around. If you liked Jesse's presentation, please go online and vote for Jesse. Now, next up is One Kind from Korea.
Woo! Taking the jacket off.
What's up, y'all? You already know I'm One Kind of the Lecture Boys, and I'm a rapper. But today, you're not going to meet the rapper One Kind, but just a regular young man, Randy Kim. I'm 33, I love music, and I love basketball. But recently, I've been busy preparing for a new album. In Korea, 33 is when most guys get hitched and have kids. But, I don't mind falling behind in that sense. I have too many dreams, and I will continue to live to dream. I do want to act, whether if it's in Korea or in Hollywood. I always wanted to be a professional basketball player, but I think that's a little bit too late. But I think acting and just being more successful with our music as Electro Boys. Now, taking part in Bring It On has been a dream ride so far. To me, Bring It On definitely ranks up there in the list of my life's most special experiences. I'm representing Korea, although I grew up in the States, so naturally, I had to do a lot of homework to learn about Korea. Bring It On to me is a really special show to me. It was a, lifetime experience that I'll never ever forget. And through this show, I met a lot of interesting people, and I was so glad to represent Korea and talk about our country, Korea. Not only did I get to promote Korea, I rediscovered Korea in the process, which was really cool. So it was a deeply meaningful experience for me. And through this process, I fell in love with Korea all over again, and I have a feeling you'll too, after watching my presentation.
Bring it on, 원카인 선배님, 화이팅!
네, bring it on! Electro Boys의 우리 원카인 형님. 하나, 둘, 셋, 화이팅!
Bring it on season 2 winners, 원카인, 화이팅!
Do your best and win that competition. One Kind, fighting.
All right, what's up, everybody? I'm Won Kang from the Lecture Boys, proudly representing the beautiful country of Korea. And today I'm going to be talking about cybercrime investigation, and I got a hot clip for you guys. Let's check it out.
These days, there's been a lot of cyber crimes. You're not an exception. Be careful.
And this is me checking my daily messages and my comments every day. And I got some hate mail.
What? The winner's going to be Jin Chuk-won? Just go home, Won Kang. Won Kang will soon be eliminated.
And hate mail is a type of cybercrime.
It's gonna be okay.
Oh,
Telephone.
extra.
Hello? Oh, so you want me to give you my personal information? It's just probably my fans. Okay, yeah, my name is Won Kang. My home address is Seoul. What are you doing, Scarlett?
You've been exposed to a cyber criminal.
So I was a victim of cybercrime. What is cybercrime? It's all criminal activities that happen in cyberspace via internet through your phones and through your computers. And I'm going to talk about two types of cybercrimes. You have cyber terrorism, hacking and malicious code, which is a code that sends virus to your computers, deleting and stealing your information. And then you have your general crimes, fraud, games. Cyber criminals use gaming online sites to funnel fraudulent revenues. And then you have illegal duplication, illegal sites, libel and slander, invasion of privacy, and cyber stalking. This is all types of cyber crimes. And now, the impact of cybercrimes around the world, through cybercrimes, the whole world lost $388 billion, and 431 were victims of cybercrimes. And you can see in the following year of 2013, cybercrime has truly increased in Korea. And we need a group to stop this. So we have the Cyber Investigation Unit, and we have 250 police stations, and they have a separate cyber department. And they're open 24 hours a day with international ties to improve cybercrime response. Now, the investigation process, basically, they take your computer, trace the IP address, and through that, they'll trace the criminal, getting their address, their phone number, and whatnot. And there's three ways you can report cybercrimes. They have a website, National Police Agency Cyber Bureau website. You can visit your neighborhood police station, or you can call 182, which is free of charge. Now, how to prevent yourself from being a victim of cybercrime? Well, the first thing is you don't want to go into a site that you don't know. And second is set your device to prevent use of unknown sources. And before you download any programs or any applications, do a thorough research. And my opinion is block off any transactions. And last, do a virus check constantly. And if you practice these steps, I'm sure you won't be a victim of cybercrime. And this is the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening.
That's all the time we have for Won Kang. Judges, if you have any questions for Won Kang.
Are these services offered in English as well?
Oh, I wanted to mention, the site that I mentioned was what? www.cyberbureau.police.co.kr. They do have an English version too. So you type English and everything's translated in English. And at the same time, they have a assistance center for foreigners who can't speak Korean at all.
Nice. That's good to know. That's good to know, yes. Other questions?
And in Korea, you know, there's a problem with the akpul, what's that in
Yeah,
English?
hate mail.
Yeah, hate mail, yeah. Especially targeting, you know, famous people, actresses, you know, or, yeah, people, you know. Have you personally, I mean, I think the video is what maybe it was not the real situation. Have you been a victim of that?
I think
really?
we've all been victims of hate mail.
Heck yeah.
And let me tell you, a lot of celebrities lost their lives, been harassed. And right now, Korea is in the process of, I guess, introducing the cyber defamation law, which allows police to crack down on all hate mail without the victim reporting it. So, yeah, we need to, you know, stop that crime.
We need it.
Yeah.
We do need that. I had a lot of hate mail back in the day. I still do right now, but That's why it saddens me to know that Korea still has the highest rate of suicide.
Right.
And you have a lot of celebrities too in the business who end their lives because it all starts from that.
Right, so it is a serious crime. Cybercrime
Every
is
day
not
we
a
go
light
through it.
one.
So
No.
that's why the Cyber Investigation Unit is working hard to always improve the cyber laws and find better methods to solving these cyber crimes. So.
Right. Okay, that's all the time we have for one kind. Let's check his points. Studio audience, please get out your smartphones and get ready to vote. The studio audience has voted. Now it's time for our judges to vote. So far, Brian, Amy, and John liked One Kind's presentation. Let's see if the vote stays. Your vote becomes final on my count of 3. 3, 2, 1.
One Kind from Korea. And the results? Let's find out.
1. Again, a perfect score from our judges. Good job, One Kind. So what about One Kind's presentation persuaded you? Brian?
Well, just he was educating everybody that this actually exists, and you knew he's passionate about it because he's been there, he's experienced it. And for somebody who knows this from experience and to be able to be, detailed in what he was teaching us, I think, for a presenter, that's a very important thing.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just reading a book and be like, all right, so is this true or not? He's not trying to find the facts, but he is pretty much the facts. He knows what he's talking about. And I just like the fact that he was talking about terrorism, cyber crimes, because a lot of people don't think it exists, and it does exist 120,000%.
Right, that's so true. What about you, Taru?
Yeah, I think One Kind was very convincing. I mean, your attitude, you show that you know what you're talking about, and also a very important topic today, and I learned a lot. Yeah.
Thank you.
Amy and John, you've watched One Kind's presentation from the very beginning, from season 1 to up until now.
Yes.
Can you please comment a little bit on that? How he's prepared for it and how he's improved?
That's why I gave him the vote, because I have seen the transformation and he really listens to the comments that we give him, because now that was way more interactive than like the very first presentation. You've grown so much as a presenter, and I think you killed it. This was your best presentation of all time.
I want to add, I noticed one thing he did not do today that he always does. He always says and
Yeah.
He did not do that today.
No verbal fillers.
Yeah.
Well done.
Very secure.
Thank you.
Very secure.
So it looks like somebody has prepared for our final round. Now, One Kind also got a perfect score from our judges. Let's find out his studio points. Here are the studio points for One Kind.
Wow.
From the judges, 30 points. From the audience, 17 points for a total of 47 points. Now, Jesse had 46 points. Just 1 point apart. Just 1 point apart. Now, Bring It On is a survival presentation show, and our scoring system leaves plenty of room for turnarounds. So far, One Kind is in the lead by 1 point, but we still have the online votes and the final pitch to consider. This is such a close race. It's up to you. It's up to your vote to determine Season 2's winner. So keep the votes coming. Bring It On studio recording is being streamed live via our website and YouTube, and viewers are sending in comments, so let's check some of them. Bring It On Season 2, congratulations to all the recipients from the Bring It On Awards. It was nice to see Sam Carter. It was nice to see you too, Sam Carter, from all of us. And another user wrote that we are exposed to new crimes every day, so it was a very useful presentation. So thank you, Bring It On, and looking forward to the next season. So somebody is in the loop. They've heard that another season is coming up, so I'll keep you posted on that. Now, we've checked the comments, and it's now time to get back into the competition. It's time for the final pitch. It's time for the final pitch. We'll give 1 minute to each of our 2 finalists, and after listening to their final pitch, our judges will award 1 extra point to just 1 presenter. This time we'll start things off in reverse order, so One Kind, you're up.
All right, you guys, this is me from season 1 till now. And I think this was my first day being on Bring It On. And I have to say, being on the show was probably one of the best experiences in my life. The reason is because I get to meet a lot of, amazing people, fell in love with my country even more, knowing more about the Korean culture. And I was myself, rapping from city to city, eating lots of delicious food. As you can see, I was at Cheonju. And through this show, I think I got a lot better at my presentation skills. And in the future, I think I can use these skills most definitely. And I just want to thank the audience, the judges, the writers, producers, all my beautiful fans around the world for supporting me. And this will be a day that I'll never, ever forget. And yeah. Yeah. But you guys are probably saying, what does this guy do with your presentation? So I got a quick flow. Check it out. Oh, this is freestyle. Yo, cybercrime is on the rise and we need to stop this. Open up your eyes and let's take precaution. Stay away from the fishing and farming. If you in trouble, call the cyber police department. The number is 182, free of charge. Don't be a victim, put up your guard. You're looking at the champion. I ain't trying to be cocky. I give you props for your presentation skills, Jesse, but you'll never ever stop me.
That's like a roast, man. Yeah. Oh! He just took Jesse and was like, oh! Dang! It got real up in here. He was like, oh, this got real.
I just have to comment. When One Kind was rapping, Chungon was just like, you should have seen his face. Now it's time for Jesse. Give it up for Jesse.
So I've been talking about ways to prevent crime, and I want to talk about something very interesting, and that is a tactic for hostage negotiations. Let's say Brian here has kidnapped Daru, and I'm making a negotiation. Now, the first and most important thing, yes, please role play for me. So the first and most important thing is to keep a calm and even tone of voice. And the second most important thing is, if you don't know how the criminal wants to be addressed, ask them. Excuse me, sir, what would you like me to call you? And if you don't know what they want to be called at first, always use sir, ma'am. Sir, how would you like me to refer to you?
Call me Big Papa.
Big Papa. All right, Big Papa. So, the third most important thing is to never get emotional. You have to keep yourself calm and even. Even if the criminal loses their cool. Exactly.
I'm Big Papa.
You have to stay calm, even if they use profanity or they make personal attacks against you. Exactly. Now, the next thing is to downplay what they've already done. Listen, Big Papa. The fortunate thing is nobody's been hurt.
I'm gonna hurt her!
Nothing serious has happened yet. And upplay the possibility of them getting released and say it like, for example, listen, Big Papa, unfortunately, nobody's been hurt yet, and if we were to come to some sort of agreement now, that's really important for all of us that you haven't hurt anybody, and we'll all be able to move forward. And those are the most important key points in hostage negotiation.
Wow. Both of you went a little overboard in the time, but since this is the final round, I'm going to let it slide. Then let's give it up for Jesse.
Thank you.
Now, we've heard from Jesse and One Kind. It's going to be a tough one to decide, but you have to decide who will get the bonus point. Now huddle up and make your decision. Have you all reached a decision, judges?
Today we'll have Amy announce.
Because she's the season 1 winner.
Yes.
Aha!
It only makes it fair.
All right. So obviously that was not easy. Both of you did an amazing job, as always. But the extra point will go to Mr. Jesse Day.
Could you please tell us why?
Well, Jesse's always on point, and I think he gave us a great skill. Should we be in a hostage negotiation situation, it could very well happen. Now we know how to get out of it. And I think overall, I was also thinking throughout the season, season 1 and season 2, he's just been on point the whole time. So we kind of had a tough time, but we decided to go with Jesse Day.
So the bonus point goes to Jesse. Now, in the studio, One Kind was in the lead by 1 point. Now, this could change things. It's time to check our online votes. Now, it was a neck-and-neck race. It was a tight race. So the online voting will make a huge difference. Will determine Season 2's winner. Now, I have the results in my hand, and it was a tight one. It was a close race. Brian, who do you think is going to be the winner today?
You know, it's a tough decision. They both did well. Like we said, Jesse did so well since season 1 till now. Like, all his presentations were phenomenal. And the One Kind just blew it off today. He fixed every error he had in the past. He was natural, he was passionate, so that's why it's gonna be a tough decision. So if I was an online voter, I would just turn off my computer.
And just watch our show and find out later.
Yes. Too much pressure.
Okay, then it's time to hear today's verdict. Our judges, our audience, and the online voters have voted, and I had the final results in my hand. I'm going to tell you the scores first. Today's winner had 76.79 points, and the runner-up 66.08 points. Today's winner is... The winner of Season 2 is...
Who will rise to the top? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Panel. Studio audience. Bring It On app. Arirang website. Special bonus point. And the final score.
Congratulations, One Kind.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Now, what are you going to do with all that money?
I didn't even think about this. I just wanted to give out a very great presentation, and it seems like the judges and audience liked it, so I'm really pleased. But this, I haven't thought about it yet, so.
Wow.
We could give him some ideas, right?
Steak and lobster always helps.
Can I ask, what did you do?
She went on vacation.
She went to Bali the night of the ending of season 1.
We could go to Bali.
Yeah, we can go to Bali.
Oh, that'd be nice.
So congratulations,
Thank you
One
so much.
Kind. How was your journey with us?
From the beginning, I would have to say my presentation skills till now got a lot much better. You know, getting a lot of comments from Amy, John, Taru, and Brian. And through this show, I learned a lot. Got to know more about the Korean culture. I met a lot of exciting people, the beautiful audience, and I just want to thank God, my family, the audience, the judges, the producers, the writers, everyone that supported the show, and all my beautiful fans, and the lovely Arirang. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Congratulations, One Kind.
Thank you.
And Jesse, you became the runner-up of season 2.
Yeah.
The online votes did make a big difference, as you said. Is there anybody you would like to thank?
Yeah, definitely. I would like to thank my family most of all, my parents and my brother, who like helped me out through a lot of hard times when I was deciding to do entertainment work and broadcasting, and they've always fully supported me coming to Korea and living my dream. And they love the show. They watch it all the time. So they're definitely the most important people in my life. So thanks, Mom, Dad, and my bro, Brandon.
Okay, congratulations on making it this far, and congratulations, One Kind, for being the new champion, and also a shout out to our wonderful judges. Can I get a round of applause for all of these wonderful people?
Well done, people.
And our wonderful judges. This is the last show of season 2. All of you, all 4 of you, was with us from the beginning until the end.
Yes.
Yeah. How was it?
I had a great time. Before I got into season 2 and starting off, you know, the new season, I was kind of worried. I was like, how am I going to judge presenters? You know, I've never had that experience before with the opportunity. And I was thinking, like, will I get along with the other judges on the panel? And we got along so well from day one that it was, you know, most people go to work like, I don't want to go to work. When Fridays come, when we actually film on set, it's like one of the highlights of my week. To be able to work with this great group of people. It's not only just work, but it's also fun. I enjoy what I'm doing. I'm learning as I'm working as well, so it's just so much fun. And I just built so many great relationships and friendships on this program, so I had a great time this season.
Right, we loved having you on our show as well.
Thank you.
And what about you, Taro?
Well, actually, I have always been a fan of these kind of shows. You know, I watched the K-pop Star. I watch these kinds of programs, and I've always been thinking that, I would really like to try judging one day. But I'm not a musician. I'm not a professional in any other field but Makgeolli, and that it is not a Makgeolli drinking competition. If you ever decide to do a Makgeolli drinking competition, I will be the head judge there. Anyway.
Season 3, let's do it.
Yes, season 3, why not? Yes. Anyway. It has been a great experience, but judging is a little bit hard, you know. You should be, you know, objective, but now that I'm getting to know the people better and better, it's getting harder to be objective, you know, because I like them anyway. So, you know, it's kind of delicate balance that you have to maintain. But anyway, I have learned so much, made so many great friends. It has been a beautiful experience.
Right.
Yeah. I will miss you all.
We will miss you too. And Amy, as a judge, you were the only one who didn't leave the post, right? All these guys.
Oh, I had perfect attendance.
Yeah.
Where's my prize?
Oh, you guys like school, you get a prize for being
perfect attendance.
Oh, really? Yeah. You get a biscuit later.
A biscuit?
What's your dog?
What, you're talking down to biscuits? Biscuits are great.
They are
I mean, Amy, you became like a mascot of Bring It On.
I love Bring It On. I think this is a great program, and I'm really excited to watch season 3. Even though I'm not going to be a judge, I'm going to watch it for sure. I'll be a super huge fan, and I can't wait to see how it pans out. But like everyone said, it was so awesome to meet everyone. Everyone on this set right here. Brian's right. Fridays are the best days of the week. Really going to miss it. So thank you so much to everyone. I love all of you. This was the best experience.
Right. Thank you. And last but not least, John.
Yes, I also, well, what she just said, everything. And also I want to thank all the people behind the cameras, you know, all the hardworking writers, the producers, etc., etc. And they're doing a fantastic job. And in case of Amy and me and like these guys, like we have been doing season 1 and 2. So it has been now, what, 6 months? Wow. That's a long time.
Yeah, I know.
No, but like for 6 months, every Friday, Bring It On, that was like the schedule. It was so nice. Every week, the same thing. And thank you so much. Thank you.
We're family.
Come on.
It has been an incredible journey. We've had 12 contestants representing 12 different countries and 35 items on season 2, but it isn't over yet. We're ready with season 3. So until we introduce all interesting items from all corners of the world, we will continue to bring it on. See you next time.